turning a life of crime into a life committed to fitness.
Tonight, a Winnipeg man is using his time behind bars to help others stay healthy. CTV's Michelle Gerwing is at Undefeated CrossFit tonight to explain.
And Michelle, looks pretty intense behind you, those workouts.
Yeah, it definitely is, Gord. These kinds of workouts need a lot of focus, determination, and hard work. All qualities one Winnipeg CrossFitter who's working out here behind me tonight say kept him from a life of crime.
Justin Luwaneg says he's addicted to the rush he gets in the gym. The 28-year-old was hooked on CrossFit from his first class 3 years ago.
It was intense. It was hard. I love that type of gritty, grinding type of workout that really gets you going.
But just days later, he was arrested for drug trafficking.
So if I knew I could get through that workout, I could probably get through the situation.
While awaiting trial, Luwaneg dedicated himself to CrossFit, qualifying for 2 regional competitions and becoming a certified coach. But it all came to a crashing halt when he was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison.
So this would be the handle here. This would be going into that false grip for the muscle up.
Determined to keep working out while serving his time, Luwaneg had to get creative.
There was no weights, there was no plates, nothing like that. So we ended up using broomsticks, water bags, trying to get in some squats.
And it wasn't long before other inmates started asking questions.
I started teaching everybody CrossFit there. People were starting to notice the type of movements I was doing, and they were hooked. We're going for strict press today.
A year and a half later, Luwaneg is out on parole and working as a coach at the gym he used to train at.
Rest at the top, down, breathe.
And both athletes and friends say he's changed.
I think it gave him something to strive for and something to go for, and totally out of the other world he was in.
Some even use his story as motivation.
I don't know, sometimes when I'm doing a workout and I find it really hard, I think about Justin doing a year in jail, and I'm like, I can do Murphy, it's okay.
All the way through, Haley, all the way through. Good job, Jay.
Luwaneg now uses his time to help people rather than hurt them.
I was a coach before, I was a coach inside, and I'm going to continue to be a coach.
And while many CrossFitters say the sport changed their life, Luwaneg says it saved his.
I found my passion, I found what I love to do. So yeah, it really, really saved my life. Because honestly, if I didn't do it, I'd probably be doing the same thing.
Now, Luwaneg is on probation still for the next 4 years, meaning he has to follow a curfew and meet with his probation officer on a regular basis. He also can't travel, meaning he misses out on international CrossFit competitions.
Such a remarkable about change. So, Michelle, does Luwaneg think that this sport then can help others who might be living high-risk lifestyles?
Definitely. Luwaneg says he's working with a colleague and with Family Services to start a rehab program for young men and women who are at a high risk to reoffend or are considered high-risk offenders. Once a week, they're planning on bringing these young people in here to introduce them to a fitness regime that Luwaneg said made such a big difference in his life.
Thanks for this, Michelle.